Welcome back, everybody, to Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 edition. We are in week number, I don't know, week number
Five.
5. This will be hour
Five or
number
four?
2.
Five.
That's five. Nice.
Hour number 2. We are exploring a cave and trying not to die. So we come around that corner, and I'm going to kind of lather, rinse, repeat what did going down this previous corner. I haven't taken. I did talk to him, so I got to redo my hide and move silently, right?
Yep.
Hide. Nope. At least I'm quiet.
Well, that's good. It's good to be quiet.
So I'm gonna push myself up against that wall and just kind of peek around the corner.
Still following 5 feet behind Vakaut, just in case this is being. If he's moving, let me know.
Okay. Following behind, y'all get to the what appears to be the nest they were staying in. Lots of bedding around here for Knowles. Ardo's trying to hide again. Hang on. Throw his character in the black hole again.
So when you say there's lots of bedding, how much is lots?
We'll say,
Because only like 4 came from this way.
I think there was 7 total that came from this way, if I remember right.
Yep, that's right. But there's bedding here for what you would guess at least 24 Knowles.
Okay,
So,
I start
more than what
rummaging
came from this way.
through the bedding and looking for valuables.
It's
Roll. Not quite high enough. You find a lot of junk, personal effects that they might have seemed to be attached to. This one's favorite chew toy, whatever.
I'm going
But-
to do a search check as well.
Is there anything that stands out here, or is it like pretty plain?
Yes.
Is it pretty plain looking?
If there is anything that's
Pretty plain looking. It looks like they were kind of shoved into this one. It's been carved out a little better.
Then my character's still following Vakaut, but I'm not looking for anything because I have no reason to.
So,
Alright.
I search for any values or valuables in this.
You see Vakaut going through. He actually overturns one of the bowls that was laying on the ground here and finds a small gemstone. The Knoll's prized possession. Looks like it might have been a flake off of another gemstone at one point.
Does it
I
match the
walk
color
over
of the other
to
one?
Kel and I ask him if he can appraise this.
I look at it. I'm like, I can try.
I gave you $1.50.
$1.50.
I try. I'm not too good at this though. I'd give you, I don't know.
You'd think it's rather strange that the Knoll had this. It's a small stone, but it's a small precious stone. You'd say this is probably about 250.
It's about like 250.
I ask him, does
It's strange that those Knolls would have this though. I mean, they have bows that don't even work.
I walk over to Dermot since he knows the area and ask him, does this look like it's from around here or does it look like it's from elsewhere?
Knowledge. What? Check.
Knowledge geology.
There's no such thing. Is there?
Geography.
We'll go with that.
He meant geography. That's
I
a
don't
thing.
think that fits into geography.
It does today.
Like, wouldn't it be a local knowledge check?
No.
I'd say it's going to be geography, history, or local. It's one or the other.
I think it's knowledge gemology.
Gemology.
What are you trying to get him to do? Tell you about the gem?
I say it's knowledge nature.
Okay, that sounds good. You can roll that.
Yeah, that comes from this mountain over here. That is called a...
Shit.
This particular stone, because of the coloring, was mined in the Underdark.
Oh, that's from that's from down under.
From the land.
Definitely
Not the
from
land.
Australia. Oh. Yep, definitely from the Underdark.
Women's go and Null's plunder.
Is it any kind of special precious gem, or is it just a small precious gem?
Small gem.
Beats me. I don't know what they do with it. I just know where they come from and where to get them.
I'm going to just put it in my pocket for now.
Hey, isn't that where you're from, Andara?
What?
What?
You got to speak into his or her left ear.
Yes, I'll take 3 of those. What? Wait, what was the question?
Where are you from again?
No, not me. You.
You. Where are you from?
I'm looking at him, pointing at my boobs, and I'm like,
Why, thank you. You
I just,
kind of.
I'm staring.
I shrug.
Like,
I walk over to her left ear and I ask her, "Does this look like it's from your neck of the woods?"
Does what now? What does what
This-
look like
And
it's
I
from?
hold up this gemstone, and I said, "Does this look like it came from the Underdark?"
Oh, let me see. I'll grab the rock, and I will roll. If I can find where the hell I've put roll 20. Andara's looking through her pockets that don't exist. Hang on. Apparently, I navigated away from roll 20 because I was looking for Archage stuff. So you know.
That's fine.
Nothing
I
but-
figured you guys would be forgiving.
I like how you're
Yeah.
like, that's perfectly forgivable.
That's
fine.
acceptable in this case.
I'm just
Oh,
out
no.
there and back. Just loading. There we go. There.
He holds this gemstone out for you to see.
And I don't know anything about it.
You
Like
have
it's a
no
rock.
idea.
I say that's a rock.
Just matter of factly, that's the rock.
Why are you picking up rocks?
I
Are you
think-
sure that's not petrified poop?
I asked the player back for my petrified poop, and I put it in my pocket.
Believe it or not, there's a market for polished crap.
So, by chance, what kind of gemstone is this? Since we've surmised it's from the Underdark and everything else, what kind of precious gem is it?
It's a rock.
That's what you've surmised. It's a rock.
Are we staying long in this cave?
We should hurry up to rescue the people we're here to rescue, I say, sort of impatiently.
Oh yeah, there's people.
Hold on though. This part of the cave doesn't look natural. I wanna look at it.
Natural?
Perhaps we can investigate it on the way back.
Did
The
he
cave will
say
still be here.
Oh,
The people might not be.
I look
This
at Dermot.
one.
Did he say natural?
yeah, it doesn't look. Well, look, it's straight.
I say,
That
yeah,
was
they're natural.
No.
On that, I do an engineering check. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna try a dungeon check as well.
I'm still following 5 feet behind Vakaut.
Okay.
Hold on, let me do a traps check. Hold on.
On the not natural cave?
This is it has been slightly worked, but not to what you would expect from dwarven craftsmanship. They didn't care too much about the gnolls, apparently.
I could write a story about that. The not natural cave.
Unnatural cave.
Did I find
Rocks
any,
fall,
Unnatural
bard
cave.
dies.
Thank you, Andara.
do I find any traps?
It's called a dungeon.
No. I roll knowledge, not natural cave.
Unnatural cave.
Okay, yeah, you find no traps. It looks like this side's pretty much clean.
Okay. It looked like
Lead
there might be a door there.
horses.
I don't know.
Well, I'd like
Well,
to do a
Looks
listen
like
check.
this place is cleared out.
Don't hear anything in here.
Well, let's go check out the other path.
Oh,
Looks like the
no.
sleeping quarters and little place where they would use to get fire, so they would heat the coals. You did see there was a fire pit in the middle, but it looks like they probably brought the hot coals from the other fire pit to here to heat this room.
As we're walking back, I wanted to mention to Dermot, I asked him how many gnolls they killed on his side.
Oh, I lost count.
Probably at least one more than you did.
Are you mocking me, Andara? But even if you are, you're right.
I would have said that. I would have said that in Dwarven too.
I saved Andara.
So we walk back across over on top of my former cave.
Yep.
And what do we see?
Oh dear, you went there. Okay, hang on. Let me get the other trap ready. All right, you see the dwarf and the cleric suddenly fall from me trolling them because there's nothing there.
On the
We
floor
actually do it
laughing.
like a whoa, and then just psych your mind, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, had you there, didn't we, Vakaut?
You notice there's two different
Right.
passages here. Still not hearing
A listen
anything.
check.
check on the
on-
gnome.
I'm touching my ear again.
Ask him if he heard anything and how is he doing.
Do you go approach the gnome?
Yeah.
He's still standing there, still looking down the hallway.
Is he blinking?
Nope. Y'all walked past him. He wasn't moving.
I walk back to the gnome and I pick him up and I shake him.
Well, he's certainly dead now.
Where did you learn
walks
how to
back-
treat people?
He walks back to the gnome, picks him up, shakes him. The gun goes off. The hobgoblin falls to the ground.
Oh my.
Well, if that's actually a troll, I like to tumble.
Ignites the gun.
That's all you hear from
I'm
Andara.
sure-
Oh my.
I'm sure you would like to tumble. I'm sure you would. Go
Seals
ahead.
us in-
Roll your
seals
tumble.
us in
Let's
the
see. No,
I-
that's fine.
No.
Do you really shake him? Honestly? You pick him up?
No.
Oh,
Stand behind the-
okay. Now you don't pick him up.
You can't
Actually-
you can't troll like that
actually,
and then not
I
expect us to
do.
metagame.
Yeah, actually, I do pick him up and I carry him over to the cleric and I ask him, I think our little guy is having issues.
Oh, I didn't know you guys were expecting.
Maybe you should use his. Maybe you should use Dermot's pole.
Is he okay? Let's see, what check would that be?
Hand job.
It's all in the wrist.
That's the check. Which might be a buff check or a bluff, but I guess I don't know.
Let's see.
Knowledge of nature? Maybe?
What, for knowing they're pregnant?
Oh, knowing if he's okay or not.
Heal check.
That's to heal him.
A heal check would be to. He's obviously dead.
It's nature to know if he's pregnant.
Is he
No
truly
way he's
dead?
dead. Really? Oh, that's a terrible check. What the hell?
Checking who's dead?
The gnome.
The check didn't determine whether or not
Where
he
have
lived
you
or
been
died.
all this time?
It just tells him whether or not
What?
he
I
thinks
look
he's
in
alive or
over
dead.
Ardo's shoulder.
Hmm?
I look in over Ardo's shoulder because it looks like he was doing a heal check or something, right?
Checking the pulse.
You see the hobgoblin is down there looking him over. Gnome's just sitting there staring off into nothingness. The hobgoblin gets down, he's looking at him, and the gnome goes, "Boo!"
I'm gonna stand to the side of him.
Make
I'm
a
looking
will
right
save
at
to
him.
see if you fall down.
Good thing we closed that pit. You'd fall right back in it.
You know, kidding.
And yes, Ardo, he's not pregnant either.
Check that.
Thank God.
Yeah, there'll be some explaining to do.
He says, "Do you want to try to get some of these out now?"
Well, then I will not try to do a religion check and see if I have to give him last rites.
I don't think who has points in heal? Who's more
Yeah,
knowledgeable in heal?
Who in this party could possibly?
I don't know.
Stand
What-
back, I got this.
Who could
With
have
that
any
said, I
spells
go and
remembered?
hide behind Sparkle. Or
Who's being asked to metagame something?
Are you ready?
I mean, it's pretty common knowledge.
Wow.
Pretty common.
So Ardo steps up there and steals the arrow out of him.
steals the arrow out of him?
Wow.
You see his hand, the way he just shoots it forward, pulls the arrow out, snatches it right out.
And while he's doing this, I want to hold the gnome's
Like
arms
that.
to his side.
Whoa!
Holy
Yeah, he just starts ninjing the arrows out. He pulls out the arrowhead, not even any blood on it.
Holy crap.
And I'm trying to hold.
Somehow the holes are also filled with flesh.
No, he snatched the arrowheads out. The gnome's like, it didn't even hurt.
Then the blood starts gushing.
Yes.
I'll give him my other potion.
All right. 1d8 plus 5. And now that my NPC has consumed all of the PC's healing potions. I mean,
He's gotten us out of a few
He's
jams.
Watch
doing
me kick him down the
good.
next hole we find.
I don't think we'd have survived if he hadn't shot those the orc barrel.
thank you so much, Ardo.
What time of day is it?
It's about half
Afternoon.
past Tornado.
Cave. It's
Half
cave.
past tornado and just before earthquake. Would you like to get deeper into the cave?
It feels like you're. It's almost nighttime.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. It's almost nighttime.
You're starting to get tired.
Tired?
Oh,
I-
you're getting very sleepy, Mr. Hobgoblin.
Well, hell, if that's the case, I want to do a concentration check.
Trap search.
Ardo stole your concentration.
Yeah, I believe that too.
What'd you do? Is it search?
Trap search.
Trap searching. Okay.
Nothing.
And I fall asleep
Nope.
on my feet again.
No, you're good. No problems. You've
Discovering you're
concent-
standing on a trap.
I've concentrated that it's a trap.
The gnome is following behind y'all now. Feeling much better with his rifle out.
I think you should take the lead, Percival.
Don't mind if I do.
Send in the cannon fodder.
He starts heading off to the left.
Wouldn't that be the right?
No, that's the left because
That would
this
be
is
the
the
left
way
to
y'all were
us.
His
facing.
left, yeah.
So he's heading off to the left.
Let's go east.
I'm still following Vakaut.
Vakaut's asleep on his feet, isn't he?
Then, if that's the case, I'm still following Vakaut.
You are also asleep on your feet.
Well, I'm staring at him, sleeping on his feet.
Sleeping on the job?
Feel free to wake me up anytime you want.
Unacceptable!
I poke Vakaut if I see him. Like, what is wrong with what? Why are you sleeping?
He has the
My bad.
sleeping. What?
Oh, sorry. Just trying to meditate a little bit there.
Okay. We are seeing interesting tunnel here.
I'd like to do a listen check.
You hear nothing. Ever.
We don't
Okay.
see anything.
You don't see anything.
What
This
the hell's
this tunnel's definitely more worked.
Which one?
But the one that, well, both of them actually.
Okay.
This is more of a natural. I'm not more of an unnatural cave.
So one looks like man-made, and one looks like
What do I hear, Mr. GM?
Water dripping from parts of the cave.
Which parts of the cave? Can I tell?
No,
Even with my crit roll?
it hits you on the head.
Okay, so one looks man-made, the other one looks natural.
No, but both sides look like it's been worked.
Okay.
It would have started out as a natural, but it has been worked to and shaped.
I would not know
Some
that.
form of intention.
I don't think I would know that.
No, the dwarf does.
Hmm.
But the dwarf has fallen behind.
Would I know anything on this, particularly from anything that might have I seen over in my far off lands?
Currently, you're trying to avoid drowning in the water that fell on you.
So we've got natural
Okay,
this
Joel.
way, and worked this way. Which way are we going?
They're both worked. I was trying to clarify.
And we don't see anything different about either hallway. There's no
Well,
track
this-
marks. There's no nothing.
Nope.
There's no
Well,
torches.
You can
Happy
try to
always
roll.
said you go right until you can't go right anymore, then you go left.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'd roll because I don't think my character knows
Sure.
any different.
The gnome stakes out. I'll wait here and shoot whatever comes out either side.
Preferably
Besides-
not us.
Right. Right.
I've dealt with your folks before.
The gnome, he thinks at that. Thinks of all these comments. So shave his beard and call him a gnome. Dealt with your kind before. And suddenly draws a bead on the dwarf.
I grab him.
And you grab the dwarf to hold him down.
No, I grab the
Yeah.
gnome from behind and hold his arms to his side, overpowering
She
him.
immediately lets go of the rifle, pulls out both pistols, and removes your
And I
innards.
stab him in the
How,
head.
how can I do that when?
Fuck,
Okay.
I just
Why
wasted
did you
two
s-
potions on him.
Why did you stab Vakaut?
So
Do I get XP or not?
For killing Vakaut? Yes.
Can we get
All
the
right.
XP that he took from us?
Yeah.
But on that note, I still turn around and grab hold of him real quick and try to check with him, and I can't talk with him over.
I was trolling about the shooting the dwarf.
Well, fine then. I don't strength check his ass.
No, please grab him. I want to shoot you.
No.
Okay. Ardo went that way. Dwarf went that way. Vakaut's going which way? Come on, go the other way, Vakaut.
No.
It's more fun when you do that.
No. I'm not going back into a little hole again.
Come on, guys, get your horses down here. We got a cave and people to rescue or something.
I'll say again. I'm 5 feet
So much
behind
for your
Vakaut.
move silent check.
Yeah, I know. So much for my move silently.
Hey, stop moving me.
Weren't you moved?
No, move him up next to me, loud and makes noise.
What?
Oh. What? Yeah, I love it.
I want to try to do a listen check again.
You hear a loud clanking cleric saying, "What? What are you listening for? Do you hear something?"
Will someone please turn off that ringing?
So far, nothing.
Search for
What do
traps.
you do? You search for traps?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do if you find one?
Disable it.
You don't find one.
One, two, three, four.
Do, 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 do.
What now? Why does everyone stop when something like that happens?
Oh.
Like when what happens?
I'm trying to figure out why everyone's hiding behind me.
I wish Roll20 had a /follow function.
Oh, what do I see? What do I see?
You
I do
peer
notice.
into the room.
Go tone deaf.
Apparently, I still have tone deafness from Andara.
Peering into the room,
Vakaut
Ardo.
starts hearing the ringing too, right?
Yep.
What is that ringing?
This looks like it was some sort of a meeting hall of sorts. There are archery dummies lined up on the wall over on this side. There's arrows littering the area, mostly broken.
A
Perhaps
bunch
a
of
training room?
posters. A bunch of posters posted on the training dummies that look kind of like us.
Except stickmen.
Yeah. And crudely drawn.
But besides seeing the arrows and definitely a meeting place of sorts, maybe a training room, you're not really finding much in here from where you sit. Perhaps if you went in, maybe something would happen.
Maybe something would happen.
I'm gonna search
Vakaut,
for any
You
kind
hear
of.
something.
I wouldn't hear anything off that roll.
I wouldn't hear.
How would trust anything off that roll?
There's definitely footsteps
Is it in front of me or behind me?
directly behind you.
Hi.
I'd like to do a search for any kind of levers on the wall.
You're not seeing any. Ardo just ran and disappeared.
I want to move silently, and apparently I can't with the cleric behind me.
Nope.
Oh, Ardo.
Ardo's gone.
What are you doing? We have to hurry.
Anything else?
Anyone going to search? Are y'all going to actually step into this wonderful room that I have prepared for you? I worked so hard on this room, and y'all won't go in.
Oh, fuck it. I go in.
Sweet. All of the arrows animate. Large tornado of arrowy death.
Bring
They
it.
fly towards you. Nothing happens. Probably the most boring room you've ever been in.
Look for traps.
You
I
do
wanna-
see a couple of scrolls, it looks like, on a small table off to the side of all the archery dummies.
Which side?
Well, that would be interesting. Is that easy to spot?
That's pretty easy to spot. Right about here.
I would go towards that if I saw it.
Is there anything else of difference that we're noticing now? Maybe some armor or anything? Any other kind
Nope.
of weapons?
Nope, just the arrows.
Any of the bows? that
There's a
you-
weapon rack in here. It's
There's
empty.
Is there any kind of blacksmithing?
How many scrolls?
No, and there is not a mini mall either.
Well, that's
I still
Right
search.
there.
3? 2?
There's the table with the scrolls.
We
That's all
join
you see in
Ardo,
this.
Ardo at the table with the scrolls.
See a bard fly by. When you unroll them, there's actually no text on these. It's lots of drawings.
Is there any
of
writing
dog
implements?
type men in different formations.
Is there any writing implements on the table?
Nope. It seems these were probably done in a different area. These were left for somebody's instruction.
What
Perhaps
was the
to teach them how to get into different types of formation when
What,
firing arrows.
what language
God. Oh my God.
I knew
You
this
do
was
notice
coming for
now
a
that
while.
you're up in this area, there's a lot of blood splatter on the floor. Apparently, it took trial and error.
Apparently, they needed more practice. What language is the scrolls wrote in?
Pictographs. Very easy to understand.
Anyone can read it.
Especially something with no intellect.
Like an arrow, you are here.
Can we tell by the pictographs if? Never mind. You're gonna troll on that.
You
anyway,
can.
so no.
You can tell. Whatever you're trying to figure out, you can tell by this stupid scroll that it was someone smarter trying to teach these stupid things how to stand in formation. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yes.
All right.
What a nice room.
Is the blood dried blood or is it fresh?
Yes, it's dried. They had learned to do this some time back, apparently.
So there's 3 scrolls, you said? And
Yep.
they all show this, like, different formations?
Yep.
That's all they show.
What you work so
That
hard
you can
on?
tell from here.
It's terrible.
What do you mean? I'm looking at them.
I know, you're looking at them, but you haven't rolled anything.
What do I roll?
Decipher script.
Thank you.
Not really a script.
Decipher pictograph.
Hey guys, what do you make of these crudely drawn things? I'm holding them up as I'm looking at them.
I turn around and I tell Kel, that one looks very distinctly like the ones that they tried to shoot me in the pit with.
You're no hieroglyphics expert.
I'm gonna go sit in the corner in this round room.
Ardo? He was beside me at one point.
I'm gonna walk over.
Ardo is gone.
No, where'd he go?
He keeps
Is there anything
doing
else?
I'm gonna be like, "What are you looking at, Kel?
Look at this.
What is that?
Look at this.
What? Oh, that's
suddenly-
interesting."
After seeing it, you suddenly feel like as if you'd be comfortable from shooting from behind Kel.
That's some nice pictures. Did you draw that? That's really good, Kel. And then I go back over this way.
I shake my head no.
I think you should stick to playing music, though.
Thanks.
Do I have any rolls from Dermot? I don't. Okay.
What, to search this place?
Dermot, you want to look
I
at
was
these?
just saying what you've been doing. I don't have any rolls from you, so I don't have anything I can give you.
I'm just kind of sitting arms crossed, kind of bored.
I know. But
Dermot, let's head back the other way.
Let's go.
Is Chester Copperpot just sitting there all by himself?
Chester Copperpot.
Whatever his
No.
name is.
Percival Bleakstone.
Ah.
Thank you.
Okay, let's gonna call him Chester Copperpot because that's what I'm gonna remember.
Okay, so I just want to be clear before I leave this table. This table had these drawings, nothing else on it. These drawings were no words, only pictures.
Right.
Were they crudely drawn or were they
No.
okay?
Before we leave, if Kel doesn't, I'd like to grab these scrolls and bring them with
Oh.
me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd let him grab them.
Okay. Maybe he'll learn something from them.
Maybe.
Not to ask.
If they work from the
questions.
Knolls.
I was gonna take him, and I'm like, oh yeah, good idea. You take him.
Peering down the hall. Oops. Give me a little bit too much there.
I saw it. No.
Okay, that's all you get. I'll give you a little bit more so you can see that's an opening and that's an opening. And that's all you see from here.
I'd like to do another listen check.
Listen check, you still hear dripping, but this time it's definitely there's some dampness coming from further in the cave.
Are we going down? As in an elevation going down?
Yes.
Is there starting to have water collecting anywhere yet?
Not that you've seen.
Are the floors getting slick yet?
Mm-mm.
Do we see any water?
Mm.
Do I smell any water?
You can smell dampness from further in, yeah.
Do I smell anything else?
Nope. Not yet.
I look at Dermot and I ask, or Dermot, and I ask him, did he want to lead the way or did he want me to lead the way?
I guess you don't see Ardo.
Well, I got the stick, so let's go. Tap it, tap it, tap it.
Those for traps.
Don't find any traps here, Ardo. When you get up closer to this opening, you notice a terrible smell coming from it.
Is it a smell that I recognize?
Rot mostly. Trash.
Roll nature. I don't know.
It is mostly decay.
Ugh, what's that smell?
What? Oh, what's that smell?
I think Vakaut ate some beans.
Oh,
I'm gonna
gross.
I'm going to sneak down the path a little bit.
You're sneaking?
You get in. It drops off right at the edge here.
I go up a little bit away from it and I peer down into the pit, only seeing a portion of it.
Did you hide?
No.
Okay.
Peering down into the pit, there is a lot of junk in there. It looks like you think you see there's some crates down in there. Most of them broke apart. That looks like a body off in the corner. This looks like basically maybe it's a trash heap, perhaps.
Do I smell anything else besides rot? Do I smell bodily excretion smells?
No, the rot, basically, yeah. It's the death. You can smell the death. It doesn't look like anything's moving down there. It's really damp down there.
Do I spot anything besides what you
Nope.
previously stated?
Nope,
I go
you
back
don't
and I
spot.
tell them it just looks like a compost heap, and they're
The only thing that looks a little bit out of place is it looks like one of the chests wasn't broken in this back corner.
was it next to the body?
No, it was actually on the other side.
Okay. I continue on, following behind Ardo.
Okay. Following behind Ardo. Which way do you go? You got to here. Let me open that up a little bit. Okay, where is that? Reveal. On the objects layer. Reveal areas. Thank you. Jeez. Why is that so hard? Alright. That's as far as you're getting from there. What are you doing now, Ardo?
I'm still sneak hiding, and I'm just watching. I think I'll do one more trap check. Oh,
You don't find anything.
okay. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm gonna go peer down up close to the wall and see, do I see anything down here?
Give me just 1 second. We've got to. Let me see. Where are you at, Ardo?
I'm right there.
Okay. You peer down this way.
Yes. And then this
Let me reveal.
down here.
This room on this side actually seems to be a little bit of what is a storehouse, perhaps. There's some crates with some mostly gone bad food stuff that you can see
I'm gonna do a
and
listen
smell
check.
a little bit. You do hear something coming from down the tunnel Ardo's heading down, but you're not sure what.
Okay. I move behind Ardo and I ask Dermot for the stick real quick.
I give it to him.
I tap Ardo on the head.
He's hiding.
I start swinging.
Just whap, whap. Oh shit!
If I
Something's
see
happening.
him doing that, I'll put myself so he hits me first.
No, I won't swing it. I'll turn around and I'll just lightly wave it back and forth from side to side of the
Attacking the
passageway.
darkness.
Yes.
Basically.
Okay.
I'm not attacking. I'm swinging very, very gently.
Caressing the darkness?
Yes. Do I hit? Do I tap Ardo?
No, unless
I-
Ardo wants you to tap Ardo. Does Ardo want to be tapped?
I turn around and say, I guess I whisper, "What do you want?"
I move up closer to him now, hearing where he spoke from, and I whisper over, I hear something down this hallway.
Mm,
And I
okay.
mentioned to him that the other passageway looked like it had a storehouse in it.
Okay, I'll be on the lookout for that.
I hand Dermot back the pole.
Now, do you know that you didn't hear maybe Ardo? Just wondering.
I tap away my way down the hall.
I draw
Roll.
my sword.
Roll what?
1d20, BC 15, giving
What
you
am-
an advantage.
What am I checking against?
It's just to see if you manage to tap something correctly before you get there.
So while I'm searching?
Sure. Good. You're tapping along, you're fixing to drop down, and you notice there's a little, looks like just almost a string leading from a spot on the floor up to the ceiling.
I point at it. For
It's
Ardo
right-
to see.
Right where Ardo's standing. Ardo, you almost stepped on it. What do you do, sir? If you move your big toe too far to the left, you could set it off. Oh, Ardo.
No.
You see Ardo reach down and begin to deftly disable this device. And as he bends over to work on it, he fails miserably. And rocks fall.
No.
Yeah. Rocks fall, Mr. Ardo.
I evade.
I reflex to push him out of the way.
You'll have to actually run, and by running up into it, you'll probably take the brunt of it.
Does he have the pole forward by chance?
The pole's going forward away from him right now.
Is it going towards me?
No.
Well, if he's running towards Ardo,
this.
wouldn't it be?
I wouldn't be.
Up, so.
I'd be bull rushing him to kind of do that like every comic book, like where the superhero like grabs the person in front of the train and they both tumble.
Tried to shove him out of the way.
Yeah, you said he's small enough and I'm heavy enough that if I can get some momentum, we're both going for a fairly decent.
You know what?
If not, I will push him and leave myself in the place of him.
I love the way you're doing that. So this is what I'll do. You're going to roll a d20. 11 and plus, you both get out of the way. 10 or lower, he's going to.
I would like to roll my reflex.
Well, if you...
If I'm reacting fast enough when I start to see this crumbling.
What if he did like a strength to get him out of the way, and then reflex if he fails?
It's a reflex check.
It is a reflex check.
Oh, for the whole thing.
But I was going to let you rescue him completely. So you can bull rush him. So we'll do this instead then. You bull rush him, 11 to 20. You both get out of the way completely. Lower, you both make a reflex save.
Just natural 11? Are you talking about?
Yeah, just a straight up, and then we'll roll reflexes after that.
Lower, and I take the brunt of it. Or I take the damage.
So that's what you had originally.
No, but I wanted my reflex, not a straight D20.
But this is a game of chance.
This is not a game of chance. This is a reflex save. This is a classic reflex save.
This is the bull rush. You can't reflex a bull rush.
My reflex happens to look like a bull rush.
Wow, this is a bunch of nickel and diming.
You know what? I'll help you out here. Let me just expand the trap to cover the entire frickin' hallway.
Well, that's fine.
No, hang on. Let me see. Trying to make it visible. So you have an idea of what you're dealing with.
If it's a reflex for him to get out of it, it's a reflex for me to get into it.
Okay.
Since we can't both occupy the same space, if I get into it, he gets pushed out of it.
It's big. That's how big it is. You can both be in it. Now it might make a little more sense.
No, if I still push him hard enough and in time, fast enough, hence reflex, he goes flying. So you set the DC accordingly.
He's away. What is your base movement?
I can reach that, no problem.
He can definitely reach you.
The other side of that trap.
All right.
Okay.
I can move past that to Andara in 1 round, in 6 seconds. And attack at the same time, so...
All right.
But the trap's falling right now.
Well, that's where reflex comes in. It's to say whether or not I'm adjust up your DC. Okay, on a straight 20, it might have been a 10, but on a reflex save, it should be a 15 or something.
Let me get to my overlay here and get the info off this token. Show me what this trap is. What is the reflex? There isn't even a reflex for this one. Why not? Is a search or disable or damage? Let me find it in the book then. And we'll see if we can't figure that out. Because this is a rocks falling trap. All right. Meanwhile, Andara's in the back like, what? She hears a rumble. Did you say something?
She's still like cupping her ear and cracking her jaw. making sounds to see if she can hear the sound she's making. Let that hear. Mop, 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 mop.
There it is. There is not a reflex save based on this one usually. You step into it, it falls on you. Well, what's the reflex save on a pendulum trap then? I'm sure there's got to be one on that, right? No.
If there's no reflex save on it, then I still make the same action, but it collapses on him before I'm able to get there.
Fair enough.
Hold on. I think Rogue.
Okay. Let's go with this.
Have some type of.
No. You get a +1 on saving throws against this kind of thing, but there is no saving throw for this one.
Just out of curiosity, can I throw the rope at him and try to lasso him? Pull him
Not
out?
before the rocks hit.
Did you take the rope with you?
Last I heard, it was still on the cart.
Never
On
mind.
the
Then.
cart.
Doesn't he have that never-ending rope?
Still on the cart.
Is it on the cart as well?
It's tied to the other rope.
Yeah, they were both on the cart.
Oh, I'd have to be level 4. It's called Uncanny Dodge.
Oh, I see why this okay. It might miss him. That's why there's no reflex save. This counts as an attack roll. So it's 1d20 plus 10. There you go.
Holy crap.
He falls,
All right.
falls, and there's like a perfect like right around him, and he's like in a little hole that was in the ceiling.
Yep. So, Ardo, rocks smash down all around you. One slams right next to you that you know would have squished you flat, killing you dead instantly.
Welcome to Forehead Chat.
Didn't even have to move.
As Dermot
Matter of fact,
runs towards
little
you
shocked.
and lands in front of you, not quite doing anything.
So, that's how that works. Okay, now we know.
That's an odd trap.
It counts as an attack. It's got a +10 melee.
Yeah, that's a weird trap. Where'd you get that from?
The Dungeon Master Guide. I don't usually use that one, so. Actually, no, I did use it once, but it was triggered before you even got there, so there was no point in it.
Interesting.
I disabled it.
That's what always happens.
Just about with your face.
Yes,
If,
you did, my wee friend.
Ardo.
Now, shall we go on?
I might climb over the ropes and
Sure.
continue right behind Dermot.
Tappy, tappy, tappy.
Okay. So y'all have made it down. That was a large, loud rumbling. Just so you know.
Yeah, I want to do a listen check after everything settles and see if I hear anything.
You hear silence like you wouldn't believe.
The
Is
silence is
very
deafening.
quiet. Deafening silence.
There's lambs in there.
They appear to have soundproofed this part of the cave.
I look at Andara and I say, yes, there was a rumbling.
Who's bumbling?
What?
What was that sound? You're not seeing any more traps yet, Ardo. Doesn't that make you happy? Oh, but you haven't really been searching for them either. That
Yes,
seems
I did.
interesting. Oh, I haven't seen. I saw you sneaking and hiding, but the traps don't care if they can see you or not. Okay. It looks like the rest of the hall is clear to you. You know, like that last hall that was clear.
Right. Oh no. That's 6. I should be able to see the traps.
You should be able to see traps. What?
Yes, I should have been able to see any if there was.
Okay. Creeping up. Let's check your distance to your ultimate demise. No. Still nothing. Safe as can be, everybody. Now, what's your marching order right now? I would just like to know who's going to get hit first.
5 feet behind Vakaut.
Oh, okay. 5 feet behind Vakaut. That's good. Ardo's there. Okay. So that's our marching order right now?
Yep.
Yeah. At what point would you stop, Ardo? Right before you died? You don't hear anything, Ardo.
Obviously.
What do you mean, obviously? You don't know.
Just trolls. Just big singular trolls.
It's real quiet back there. Dermot, what was that?
Listen.
You think you might have heard someone go, shh.
Do I look and see it was any of my party members?
Not quick enough to notice, unfortunately.
Did you bring the alchemist's fire to throw down the hole?
Is that a yell?
You see me kind of doing like, obviously projecting my voice down the hallway and kind of winking at you guys.
I say what?
Oh, Ardo.
Yeah, the barrel of alchemist's fire. We're just gonna roll it down. We've dealt with it in 2 seconds.
I walk back to Percival real quick and I ask him for a little bit of gunpowder. And one.
I don't follow
Fuse.
Vakaut back to Percival. I just watch him walk back.
You walk back to
As I've
Percival, asking
done
for
that.
gunpowder. He just shakes his head.
I've taken out both
Okay.
I've readied and I'm in clearly an
Wow.
aggressive stance with my Urgosh.
And I'm going to pull out the katana as well.
I make a stopping sound. Or
Sound?
Sound? No, a stopping signal.
Oh, but not a sound. Okay.
No sounds.
I make a stop and go beep boop.
I signal to I signal to Dermot. And I make the number 1 finger sign, and then I point at him. And how would I do that? And I mouth the
No. Now, here's the thing, Ardo. This is a potential bonus experience moment for you. You're not mouthing anything. I would like to see the motions that you're going to give this dwarf.
Yeah, I want to see the pantomiming for this too.
Yes.
all right.
I heard something. What was that?
Yeah.
Nothing. Anyway,
So you mouth the bird's ambush?
yeah, that's it.
I think there's a check for that for sure. Lip reading.
Team push. Okay.
You're all the way down there. You can't even see me.
I'm 5 feet behind Vakaut, as I said.
Oh, well, Coot's way the heck up there.
I think he said he's bushed.
Do I see anything from my vantage point at this point?
No.
Who is hidden? Who is hidden? How can we
hidden.
not see?
At least I think.
Oh.
I'm hidden.
Let me see. Let's see. Where's your? Oh, you're sneaking, but I don't. You're moving silently, but you're not hiding,
Let me see.
Mr. Vakaut. But now you can see, and so can somebody else.
And I thought I hide.
Yeah, you thought you hided.
Okay, so
Bad.
hold on.
What?
Before you do your action, did he attempt to hide before going down the hall?
No, that was just now.
Just now.
Just now.
With any honestly, with any what he's messaging me and I catch the word ambush, if any of the party members try to go past me, it would have been instant arms out
Okay, so that would be a will of you versus Vakaut, because Vakaut's on the mission here. So
I know
have to try
only
to
if he's
I'm not trying to go past
exactly
at this point.
What's the
just
floor
trying to-
made out of?
Hmm?
The floor. What's the floor made of?
Stone.
Damn it. Has it got dust on it? A little bit?
Nope. No.
No dust.
Can I take an action?
I'd like to do a listen check.
So when Vakaut tried to hide, how did he said he was pressing up against the side or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
If I saw his hesitation, I would definitely try and hide.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that too.
And I did my listen check.
Even if I fail.
Not bad. Yeah, your listen check, you hear some pretty heavy breathing from in there.
Can I disseminate how many I'm hearing breathing, or is it just a lot of...
There's one deep breathing that you're hearing that's overcoming the rest of them.
And move silently.
Okay, I would like to take
There's an orgy going on.
I'm taking out my bedroll off of my back, it's rolled up there, and it's just a cylinder type device, and I'm gonna motion I'm gonna stick it out in front, I'm doing the pantomime, I'm gonna stick it out around the corner, but I'm not actually sticking it out around the corner to show the rest of the party that's about to happen. And then I'm gonna be something's gonna hit it. I can do that pantomime, it's gonna explode. And then I'm and then I grab my Urgosh and I'm and then we go in, we're gonna attack.
Before Dermot does that, I grab the extending pole and I try to make a motion of hand it to him.
I think I still have it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
that's why I said I grabbed it from you and showing it to you.
So I just put the bedroll on the end of the 4-foot pole.
Okay. So you're gonna extend it out to about where Ardo is?
Yeah, is Ardo, are you keeping an eye on us?
Yeah.
Also? So as soon as I see you glance back at us, I'm gonna motion for you to come back.
Okay.
Or get whatever is about to come in the phase 2. Did you come back? Okay. So I get right up to the edge. My back's against the wall here so that I'm not sticking out.
Quite close enough where I could whisper. Probably.
And I extend, really quickly, just extend the bedroll out, with the intent of, startling whoever's
All right.
there.
The bedroll pops out, and we can see about this startling effect. Let me go ahead and reveal the area now. As something
startle him because
charges forward and swings down.
Could we be doing initiative now?
This is the surprise attack on the bedroll. We pull that up again.
Say, do I hear him rushing at this with this from my listen check?
Oh yeah, you're going to hear this happen.
While he's looking this up, we are actually going to go to break, and we will be back in a few minutes on Twitch. Stay tuned tomorrow on YouTube. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you in a bit. Thanks for watching.